some things here. Construction, development, housing demand. That is the biggest demand in Rwanda right now. So if I was a person that wanted to start a business, what I might want to do is think about starting a business that has something to do with that type of demand or that kind of opportunity that I can support that strong growth and development. Good day. I wanted to do a video about investing in Rwanda. I wanted to kind of give this because I've seen a lot of things on YouTube about folks coming to Rwanda, opening up businesses that they think Rwanda needs versus what Rwanda actually needs. And then they all hyped about coming to Rwanda, saying Rwanda is very nice, it's beautiful, the people are friendly, you know, it's a very clean country, which is all true. Then all of a sudden they're turned back. Rwanda, this didn't work out, we didn't plan on this, I'm gonna go run off to another country and all this other stuff with their hopes and plans, and basically where you come in is they had a bad plan. Nothing's changing, the people are still nice, the country's very clean, very beautiful. Weather for African country, or personally visited now 13, 14 different African countries. By far, outside of Botswana, this by far is probably the friendliest and cleanest country that I've visited. All right, now, so I'm trying to get some ideas, there's just some hints on things to do when you come here as an investor. What I did and how I was able to move along pretty fast, and got one project already completely renovated, and then now we're working on project number 2, then project number 3. What I did was, first thing I came here is I went to the Rwanda Development Board. I looked on websites in Rwanda. What does Rwanda need? What is the demand? And that's kind of where you start. Coming over here thinking that Rwanda needs a restaurant or Rwanda needs these things, that's not true. That's what locals can do. They can provide that. You might have a niche or something like that about your restaurant, but then at the same time, if they don't eat, for instance, like we do in the U.S., I can tell you right now, Rwandans aren't big eaters. They, like we are in the U.S., where we eat 3 meals a day, and that's why the U.S. is the number 4th most overweight population in the world, because we eat a lot. So if you come up here starting a restaurant, and then your restaurant is, nothing special outside of, not the local cuisine. And then now you expect expats, other people to come and be your sole source of your customers, because it's not a niche that they, particularly eat such food here. Then you're struggling, you're going to be in trouble, So, and then, they're, from my perspective, from what I've seen and heard and learned, very big drinking country. So if you come here and you start a restaurant and your restaurant doesn't supply alcohol, well, you've already just shot yourself in the foot, because that's what they do. I'm telling you now, I've been out with a lot of Rwandans, got a lot of Rwandan friends. Those jokers can drink me under the table. I mean, I never was a big drinker anyway, but I'm just trying to give you that idea. Let me give you some things here. Construction, development, housing demand. That is the biggest demand in Rwanda right now. So if I was a person that wanted to start a business, what I might want to do is think about starting a business that has something to do with that type of demand or that kind of opportunity that I can support that strong growth and development. I can tell you now, from the time I came to Rwanda 2 years ago to now, the growth is crazy. Every time I come, there's a new building coming up. I'm gonna do another video here soon at the new Simba Market, which is literally like half a mile away from my house, where I now go to the gym. That building was in construction when I came in May. Last time I was here in May, June time frame. It is totally completed, up, running, very beautiful. I actually go to the gym there now. This house that's in this picture right here, this house was not here in June, last time I was here, because this is the property right in front of my property, was not here. There's a whole slew of other buildings that are down underneath here. I'm trying to zoom in so you can see another construction that's being placed right here. That was not there. It's about 5 other houses right down the road from me that was not even here in general. So the growth and development is speeding up really fast. So if I was a person, I'm not just talking to my contractor now, and I was talking to him about the demand and pricing. You know, I'm here. I'm a guy. I like to educate. I like to pick people's brain. For instance, this backhoe they call it. You can buy this backhoe for probably about $92,000 brand new. They rent this backhoe out for 55,000 Rwanda francs, which is equivalent to about 47, 48 USD an hour. Okay, do the math. All you gotta do is do the math. Return on investment. High demand, always being used. All right, and other construction equipment. Other thing, as you see, as I started to build my building up here, when they construct the building, they got to use metal scaffolding. I was talking about him, talking to my contract about that metal scaffolding. All right, they rent the metal scaffoldings for a house of this size right here. All right, if you needed to rent the metal scaffolding that you're building, which is a simple 9-meter by 12-meter lot in the house that you're going to build, you would have to rent as a contractor. When they give you a bill of quantities, it's going to be about 2,000 USD per month you have to rent. That's metal scaffolding as they start to build. The metal scaffolding is sort of brick masons and stuff when they're building, you know, putting bricks on your home and stuff. If you just Google metal scaffolding, you'll see. Very simple concept. You can get that, rent that out. Those are type of business, you know, equipment, steel, you know, things that, those are the things that if you want to, if I was a smart person, an investor, I would invest in something like that. You know, have a team of people, you want to come here and invest, renting that equipment out. That's where you can invest. That's where you can put your money investing into. Not what you think the country needs, what the country actually needs. All right. Hopefully that's helpful for some of you all. You know, going to the Rwanda Development Board, going to other business meeting networking, seeing what the country needs, see where your pockets lie and what you think you can supply and help business you can provide, and bam, you're off to the races. All right, good day. Checking out. Life is good in Rwanda, Africa.